tell you what's been on my mind. Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
Hi, welcome back to Bound and Unraveled. My name is Christina, and I am coming to you from a small town out in the mountains where it is currently drizzling and misty. We're right next to a lake, and I can just see the clouds coming in and out of the mountains and the water. And what we're going to do for this week's video is just enjoy these few days out here in nature and read this book, which is called Where the Whales Sing. And it's from the blurb, apparently about a girl who lives with her family in a mythical place lost in the mountains. Lost in the mountains. I hope you'll enjoy these few rainy, very green days with me and kind of soak up all of the positive energy from this beautiful place. So I will show you some footage of where we are and check in with you as we start reading.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today, and I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade, feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke, and I will try to fix what has been broken and take this weight off my shoulders.
I don't know, it's hard to say. Desperate causes anyway. Do this mean we'll go to war? I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'd like to know that soon. In this time of yellow full moon, everything that is to know. Fireworks and even the smallest show.
Hi, it is Saturday morning, and I just wanted to quickly check in. I'm sorry I haven't really been talking to camera a lot. We're having just such a wonderful time. Just been reading, playing games, watching things, crafting. It's just been incredibly relaxing and a lovely time. So that's the check-in. Final day, we're leaving this afternoon. It's been great, so thanks for coming along.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away? Show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes. Until winter comes. We stand by the fire, your tiny hand in mine. You're 5 feet off the ground. You rest on my shoulder. The stars convey the light, so fragile in the night. In this moment, in this moment, forever be, forever be.
Hello from Tampa, Florida. I made it back to the US after undergoing a secondary Customs and Border Control inspection. We made it. I hope that I was able to capture for you a few days that were truly the perfect end to my time in Colombia. That I do also want to give you my final thoughts on this book. Here's the challenge. You certainly heard someone say this, and it's so true. It's so much easier to explain why you don't like something than why you do like something. And I really liked this book, and I've been thinking about how to explain why. And I'm gonna do an imperfect job of it, but I'm going to try. It follows the 12-year-old protagonist a year where her father has just left and her house is being like taken over by nature, and her mom's kind of like checked out and her brother's off getting high. People who are kind of escaping from reality are showing up at their house. There are things that are happening that are on that borderline between like magic and reality, and I don't usually like magical realism. What I think sets this apart for me and really contributed to my enjoyment of the book is the telling of the story from the point of view of this girl who's 12 going on 13. She's right on that cusp between childhood and adulthood. Her youth lends a certain wonder to the magic, but at the same time, because she's on the verge of becoming a teenager, it still has that realistic component. It kind of just reminded me of that feeling of being a kid, seeing things that are part of our everyday life, but seeing them more elevated and more fantastical than maybe we are used to seeing them as adults. And one of the themes that I really enjoyed was kind of her coming to grips with the white lies that adults tell children, and her coming to see the adults around her as just flawed human beings as well. And I liked her voice. Of course, she makes imperfect decisions. There are things that she thinks that we know are going to lead to disappointment, but she's also loving and kind and really just wants her family to be together. There are moments that are surprisingly funny, there are moments that are surprisingly emotional and sad, a little bit more gore than I was expecting. This definitely fit the bill of what I was looking for, of having kind of fantasy-esque story told in Latin America, specifically in Colombia, because the scenes that she was describing and the vocabulary that she uses feel very familiar to me, and that was quite nice to have that combination. And finally, I'll say I'd recommend this if you're one of those people, I know you're out there, who enjoy that kind of sentient house trope. This isn't exactly a sentient house, but because the nature is kind of like overtaking the house, think like Encanto a little bit, if you got that reference. I think you might enjoy this. It kind of felt in some ways like a dream, but the kind of dream I would have had as a kid. Anyway, I hope that made some sense. Again, this is Where the Whales Sing by Sara Jaramillo Klinkert. With that, I'm excited to now have some more content for English language books coming your way. Thanks again for spending this time with me, and I will catch you very soon in the next video. Bye!